I want you to listen to this story right here because sometimes you hear a story and it's so damn outrageous that you can't believe the words that are coming out of their mouth.
A Vermont substitute teacher is prohibited from entering school grounds after she was accused of bringing cocaine into her classroom. Melissa Martin teaches at the Barre Unified School District. In court this week, she pled not guilty to charges of reckless endangerment and cocaine possession after a student reported her behavior to school officials. Police say they found cocaine in her jacket and backpack. The court ordered she be released on conditions that she is not allowed on school grounds.
Now, you know what's crazy about this? You know what's crazy about the story? How in the hell are you going to say not guilty when they found the drugs on your person? You had all the drugs there. She admitted to the drugs. She talking about not guilty. But that ain't even the funny part of the story. After because she was in the classroom falling asleep, and she just woke up and took off out of the class. One of the students follows her to where she's going, and when the child follows her, she turns and says to the child, "Teddy, what are you doing off your leash?" She thought the student was her damn dog. You can't even make this up. I mean, she literally is thinking that, look, Teddy, what are you doing off your leash, Teddy? And here's a picture of her. You can tell she's on that dope. She looked a little crazy to me. But here's another report on it that makes it even more suspicious.
Found cocaine on the belongings of 47-year-old Melissa Martin that were in her classroom while she was subbing on Wednesday. She was with an 8th grade class at the time, and we also now know that it was concerns from students in that class that prompted the school to call 911. Now,
the kids said we need to get 911 in here because our teacher, who's a substitute in the district, is on that dope. Her name is Melissa Martin. She ain't but 42. That just say no to drugs, kids. So Melissa Martin, 42, a permanent substitute teacher in Bartown Middle and Elementary School. She decided that she needed a picker-upper, and she decided to do a picker-upper. And she said, "I need to give me some of that cocaine to wake myself up."
Now, parents I spoke with tell me they are not just concerned about the lack of communication from the school around this incident, but also for their students' safety as they went back to class today. A Barre mom says when she asks her kids how was school, the last thing she'd ever expect to hear is what her son told her while getting off the bus Wednesday.
He looked visibly shaken and upset, and I asked what had happened today, and he said that his substitute teacher was clearly on drugs and was acting crazy. Those were his exact words.
Brittany's son, an 8th grader in Barrytown, tells his mom that his substitute teacher, 47-year-old Melissa Martin, had been...
The story says 42. Is she 47 or 42? Because according to the reports I read, they say it's 42, but the news outlets are saying 47.
nodding off during class. The student says when Martin abruptly ran out of the classroom, concern led him to follow her.
So he followed her and I guess found her, and she said to him, "Hey, Teddy, why are you off your leash?" And my son was like, "What?" And she was like, "Yeah, Teddy, get back inside." He was concerned and later found out that Teddy is actually her dog's name.
District Superintendent Joanne Canning says Martin has
Cocaine is a hell of a drug, I ain't lying.
been a permanent substitute in the district for about 3 years. Students' concerns prompted the school to call 911 just before 11 Wednesday morning. Police say Martin's unusual behavior was linked to cocaine use.
It is nothing that we have dealt with in my nearly 30 years here.
Police
You just ain't caught him yet.
say they found the drug on Martin's jacket and backpack in the classroom.
We have cited her for her possession of cocaine and reckless endangerment based on the fact that she was under the influence while she was in control of the students in her classroom.
Canning says despite the concerning situation, parents should feel confident that their students are safe at school.
Oh, your kids are safe. Just one of the teachers happened to bring some cocaine there because she need to pick her upper. So, but you don't have to worry about anything. Now we do have a video of her in this type of pet store. She's trying to sick the dog on somebody in the store.
The person is not at school now. I do have some personnel steps I need to take. The parents should feel totally confident that
Oh, we feel confident.
Their students are safe.
But Brittany says she wants more reassurance her students are in responsible hands when they go to class.
Where was the vetting? Why is there not drug tests done? Why are we not following up and making sure that these adults who are around our children are safe? Because the utmost priority should be our children's safety.
Just to reiterate what the superintendent said there, she would not get into the specifics about what will be happening to Melissa Martin's employees.
Well, we know damn well she ain't gonna work there again. I mean, how could you possibly bring Melissa back there? But I did have a video of her in a store trying to stick a dog on somebody, and the fella busts upside her head with a backpack.
Oh, she got the dog.
Who let the dogs out?
Oh, get out.
Now that ain't really her dog. I just thought it was funny.
Look at the dogs on her.
She trying to sick the dog. This person trying to sick the dog on the person. Boy, look at that. But he got her a good lick upside that head, though. Oh, he got addicted. Come on, bam. He said, Miguel, let me out.
Oh, she got the dog in.
That is crazy right there. But anyway, the moral of the story is we got to get the cocaine out of the school system, because some of these teachers are coming to school high on cocaine. When confronted with one of the students, she says, Teddy, who let you off your leash, Teddy? Teddy, how'd you get off your leash? And then she gets to court and she says, not guilty. She's almost looking like a Russian cokehead to me. You got any Russian in you, girl? Moral of the story, kids don't do drugs because they'll have you acting like this particular teacher.